What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of Cuphead. This is the DLC. This is a video that IGN uploaded. It's a bunch of new stuff that's been shown that hasn't been seen before. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to keep up to date with Cuphead. This is where it's going to be. Anything on DLC, it's going to be here. And yeah, it's about a late video. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so this is going to be the intro, I assume. Because they'll show in a minute. It's actually an add-on to the first Cuphead. It's gonna be a paid DLC, which will come up, but it's gonna have this clock guy on the aisle, and you have to talk to him. And I assume this is just gonna take you to the DLC. So you're gonna end up originally like the first thing that's gonna happen. You're gonna be in the first aisle of Cuphead, like the first aisle, and then he's gonna take you to this. So he shows all of this. I just muted because he just talks and whatever. So he actually shows a lot of stuff. Actually, he shows some stuff from this fight actually that I don't think we've seen before. Maybe we have. He shows this new attack the snowman does, that from the bottom, and he shows the cutscenes as well. This is one of the cutscenes that will be in the DLC. So let's look at it actually. So as we know from the beginning, she just wants to become human. That's what the DLC is about. Charles just wants to become human. And it says, "Jump in, jelly beans, you boys made it. I have the most amazing news." I can hear the Cuphead shows Charles when I read that. I hate it. And it all has to do with this here cookie. Take a bite and see for yourself. So you're gonna, I don't know if he shows it here yet, but he gives it to Mugman, I believe. Oh, he doesn't show it yet. So let's skip through this and this is again another part of the fight. And a cool thing is, okay, let's keep watching. And this is one bite of this Wonder Tart, and you'll have a complete control over the astral plane. And that's Chef Saltbaker right there. And this is how this fight's gonna look like. And it shows this right here. This is one of the I forget the roulette from King Dice's mini bosses, and she can roll under, as you just saw. She can roll under her legs. It's gonna show here. She can just roll under it, which is crazy. Okay, and this is her alt, and so this is what I was talking about. This is the guy. This is the first Inkwell Isle on the Cuphead. And it says, "The legendary Charles bid me to carry the message to you." I don't know if he shows the others. Oh, he does. "She needs your help. A far-off isle, a mysterious discovery." I can't read English for some reason. And the boat awaits less apart, and gives you the option whether you want to go or not. And she's here now, and she gives Mugman the cookie, and he turns into a ghost. As you can see, they swap. It worked. It really worked. I'm alive again. And the whole story is basically she wants to become human, and Chef Saltbaker has to make this ultimate cookie to make her permanently human, as she'll say in a second. Maybe. Okay, she doesn't say, but this is the aisle. It's from what I heard from the guy yesterday who was doing the Summer Games Fest, he said it'll be a big map. It actually isn't as big as you'd think. It's actually smaller than probably all the aisles. I mean, I don't think it's that big of an aisle from what I've seen, but we see all this. Okay, let's go back. So what we see is all the aisles are split up. It's not. So I was actually wrong. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of bosses that work up to this big boss, but it really isn't. It's just different styles of planes. So biomes. We're playing Minecraft now. It's different biomes that is connected into one aisle. So like Pangea, I'd assume. Different types of land stick together. So there's gonna be the west, the Wild West. I think this is the Wild West one. And I don't know where that ladder goes, but this is the Wild West, as you see, the cactuses, and the boss is there. You saw it, and this is a plane level. I assume that is the whoever that is. I don't know who that's gonna be. This is the ice, and it goes up. I don't know if it's gonna show this yet. Yeah, whoever's. Of course, there's some bosses we haven't seen yet, but yeah, and pork rinds and porn is still there, and these are all the new items. So we can see crack shot, straight shot with good damage. I think he actually explains it in here. Let's see.
Suggests some interesting new strategies for taking down bad guys. Crackshot is a homing weapon, shooting little red bullets that find the nearest enemy. Taking the aiming out of the equation helps focus on evading enemy attacks, making this a far more newbie-friendly choice.
So it's gonna be like the homing missile, the green gun.
Its powerful EX shot creates a spinning planet-shaped turret that fires homing bullets on its own.
Ah, I see.
Players can choose to use their parry attack on it before it burns out to launch the whole turret at an enemy.
So it just gives you a parry and it shoots by itself.
Then of course there's Chalice herself, who becomes playable after Cuphead or Mugman equips her special cookie charm. In battle, Chalice is especially floating. She has a double jump and an air dash right out of the gate, as well as one extra hit point. All of these tools on one character with abilities you'd previously need to commit charm slots for seems like a clear attempt at making an easy mode adjacent experience. The lead designer, Jared Moldenhauer, didn't agree. The things she can do are offset by some limitations, he told me, like being down a charm slot to even use her. Also, as her suite of abilities seems especially powerful in the context of the original bosses, Studio MDHR promises that her movement tricks will be essential with the new big bads introduced in Delicious Last Course.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, maybe or maybe not, but she is going to be. You're gonna have to use her. For the other bosses in the game, I assume you're gonna be able to beat them with or without her, but I think it's just easier to have her there because she has attacks that can counter them, a lot of their abilities. Like I assume her roll can counter a lot of ground abilities. As you saw, she can roll under the roulette girl's dancing her legs. So I assume anytime a ground attack happens, she can roll under it. But if you're playing as Mugman or Cuphead, you just get hit by the attacks. So I think that's what they mean by that.
I got a look at one of the new bosses,
and this is the new
Ice
boss.
Wizard, who uses snow and a whale to pummel you with chilly cruelty. Mechanically, he looked largely straightforward, with things getting a bit spicier in his last phase.
Yeah, I think he just explains
the battle becomes
this boss a little more.
Juggle in the sky.
And we saw this already yesterday.
During the second phase, where Mortimer turns into a snowman, and he and all his projectiles are constantly moving and changing forms. Art director Chad Moldenhauer confirmed that the team made a huge effort to make the bosses bigger and more elaborate. With some boss phases in the DLC having more hand-drawn frames than the entire boss fights in the original game.
What did you say?
Having more hand-drawn frames than the entire boss fights in the original game.
Huh.
In terms of size, scale, and animation,
that's cool.
If every boss in Cuphead was the last boss in a normal game, every boss in DLC is the last boss of Cuphead. On the Delicious Last Course. And won't have to wait too much longer to jump in. DLC launches on June 30th for PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and Steam for $8. For more on Cuphead...
Alright, so now we have the price. We have the price of the DLC is $8, and that is actually very generous. I thought it would have been like $10, but you know what? From what I've seen so far, I think it's actually... it's honestly it's amazing. It's actually generous. It's really generous for how much effort they put into this game. It's so generous to have it for $8. I thought it would have been 10 at least, maybe even 12. But the $8, they're amazing. Chad and Jared Moldenhauer, the Moldenhauer Studio Moldenhauer, MDHR. Thank you for making this game. This game is amazing. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Is one of the most amazing games that's ever been made. It's so much love, and I can tell how much love and effort has been put into this game, for how much work you guys put into it, and it looks amazing. I'm so excited for this to come out, and with all this new stuff that's come out, it's really cool, and it's really cool that IGN that put it so, because this is never before seen stuff that is gonna come out really soon. So to recap, it's basically just one aisle, and we know it is one aisle, but it's gonna be a Pangea type of aisle, where a lot of different lands are going to be put together into this one aisle, and you guys just go around and kill the bosses. I assume it's just 4 or 5 bosses, right? From what we've seen, I don't think it's going to be a lot of bosses in this thing. But as you heard what he said, every boss in this game is going to be like the devil. It's going to be like the final boss of Cuphead, which is the devil. And devil, to me, is one of the hardest bosses in the game. because I can never first try him. Never have. It's almost impossible for me to first try the devil. But this is gonna be hard, and I'm ready for it. I know a lot of you guys are ready for it, but I'm ready for it. And yeah, that is gonna be about it for this video. This has been the breakdown, the reaction of whatever is coming with the DLC. I'm super excited for it. Tell me in the comment. Let me know if you guys are excited for it as well. So yeah, like the video if you guys liked it. If you guys learned anything from this video, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel. I will be uploading the DLC when it comes out, and everything that comes out before it. Everything to do with the DLC will be on this channel. So stick around. Look out for what I put on, and I upload other stuff as well, and hype for the DLC. Well, I'm not even hyped just to get my channel going. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. At the end of every video, I say, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I wish you guys the best of luck in your days and in your life. If you guys aren't already having a good day, I hope you guys do have a good day. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And yeah, peace, love, goodbye from me. Stay safe, stay healthy. I love all of you. Peace out. Stay safe. I said that already. Whatever. My outro was shit. But yeah, peace, peace, peace.